Welcome back, everybody. I hope you guys are feeling good, feeling fantastic. I left off right here because I don't know, I was upset about the skipping everything button. But I'm gonna go through the controls after I'm done with this, and hopefully I can turn that off or switch the button, maybe make a cue or something. I don't know. I just want to switch the button so it's not the control button for me to shoot or anything like that. But we can turn back on auto now.
What is this guy doing here?
Okay. Do you have an alibi for yesterday? We were gonna ask him why is he here.
I've had a relationship with the Kumakuras since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
He's good. He's I mean, he's a congressman. See him on TVs, blah, blah, blah. Okay. About Renju.
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend. Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
Do you have an alibi? Yesterday
I
and
went
today?
to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable. There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sajima.
I agree. Can't trust that.
A chair. Thank you. He's just standing there. Is there anybody else we could talk to? Let's ask him about Renju again.
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. Now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If Talon at his office was causing trouble or something.
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way, he paid good money. I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
Okay, and what about Shoku?
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier, when I said I didn't know her.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
But this doesn't mean that she deserved to get killed, or neither does Renju. So what happened? Something had to happen. And they're hiding something.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
He doesn't look like he want to talk about it.
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother.
They don't even look alike.
6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. You want to know more? Hire a private eye.
Do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before?
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research.
Aiba.
The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma.
It's a possibility they could have hired someone to do it, though. Someone's giving me a glare. It's a possibility that they... I can't even click on them. About Shoko.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
They're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
Boss. Is it?
Date, a call from Lemniscate.
Connected.
Date, it's me. You remember, like, how you said to call you if Ota came? Well, he's here now, so I guess I'm calling you.
Got it. I'm on my way.
Where are you going?
That's none of your concern. Moma, Congressman Tsujima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
Let's go, Aiba.
Roger.
Okay. So, I was quiet because, you know, it was a whole story going on there. But I feel like they didn't kill him. Okay, so this is why. Hear me out, everybody. You can put your own little, you know, whatever you think it is. But I don't think they killed him just because the simple fact is, you know, they're heads of, you know, some pretty important places. You know, one's a congressman, the other one's a mob boss or the Yakuza boss or whatever you want to call him. I don't feel like they killed him. I just feel like it's more of they had someone put up to it. Like they had someone, you know, do it for them, not necessarily kill anybody. But let's get on out of here and go see Ota. Because why not? Ota's not doing anything. Let's go bug Ota, get on his nerves. He probably hates us because of Iris. Because she's a little thought rot.
This is all really suspicious.
What is?
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree. But I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
Okay, so I guess this is a car ride talk. It was lagging a little bit for me. Please don't do that thing it did. Scream like a little girl. Who are you? Roar like a lion. Huh? A girl in the passenger seat. A girl in the passenger seat?
Hey, you. You can't just break into someone's car like that. Wait, your body is transparent. What the?
Oh, see, now I want to scream like a little girl.
Possible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Izuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you Mom?
Idiot.
Oh no,
You
phone,
must
don't
have
go off
increased
yet.
your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway, you're Aiba, right? Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
Huh.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
I mean, yeah, but we're telling you, you know, you can't do it. So and Moma are suspicious.
As I said earlier, I completely agree that they are suspicious. But there is nothing currently linking them to the case.
That's true. We have no established motive. Victims were displayed, tied up on a horse, hung from the ceiling. And their left eyes taken out. We still don't know why.
It is possible that Shoko and Renju were disloyal to Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. They could have been killed and displayed as a warning. That would fit the current evidence.
That's what I was thinking too, just not by their hands.
But it doesn't feel right.
I don't feel like it was by their hands again. I feel like it was by how is So related to the Kumakuras?
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories, but would you like to hear them regardless?
Please.
Okay, you're not gonna tell. I say I hate. That's the part I hate, is that they don't just continue. Just continue. It's okay.
Mr. Tsujima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle.
Oh.
But 20 years ago, So Tsujima lived elsewhere, in the Kawasaki district to be exact. He lived there until he was 40 years old. The Tsujima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen.
Wow. That's
The Tsujima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value.
Jesus.
What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, So Tsujima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Tsujima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
That would be true, but there is more to this story.
Maybe they were trying to hide something.
There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed...
Oh boy.
We will have to continue this conversation later. I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss? My name is Akaska, from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
Huh?
And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
Huh.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon, before Renju was killed. In other words...
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
Yeah, I think he did.
Wow.
That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
So it's somebody that knows something that we can talk to.
Do you think there's anything to this?
I don't know.
But it really wouldn't hurt to look into it, though, honestly. Because it means that someone knows something and we can at least get a lead or something. Because we are just kind of like, we're just going back and forth with no information whatsoever. So, sorry, it's my mommy-in-law. But, we have no information whatsoever. So we need to figure some stuff out. We need to go through each part of the evidence and stuff and go talk to this person, whether he's lying, whether he's not lying, I don't know, and figure some stuff out. And we're at Lemon's Gate again, because where's our favorite person? Ota. Here.
Oh, Date.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah, I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom.
I'm glad it's hitting somebody.
I just left her. But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different.
It's
I
okay.
didn't know that was Mizuki's mother.
And even if it
I want
wasn't,
to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
even if it wasn't, you shouldn't have still left a 12-year-old in a park with a dead body. No matter how scared you are, you're the adult. You're 24. You gotta suck it up and just do it. Should we talk to our favorite receptionist? You're cute.
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
Oh, thank you. But despite my looks, I am a bit too old to be an idol. I couldn't get into it now.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I turned 36 this year.
You look younger than that. Sorry if I'm so close to the mic, you guys.
You're kidding.
I would have thought she was 28 tops. She is so cute. I still want to talk to her. Do you want to get some food sometime?
Hey now, that's awfully aggressive.
Gotta take charge, you know.
You're an alpha type, aren't you? I kind of like that.
Ooh. You guys think I just found my future
And I kind of like you.
Oh, but there is one little thing you should know about me.
Oh my god, you're a man. I knew it.
I'm a reptilian. Is that going to be a problem?
What's a reptilian?
A reptilian humanoid alien. They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be a problem.
Oh, too bad.
So no date. I mean, I'd still go on a
No
date.
problem. After all, it means we get to see each other again.
Hear me out before anybody judges me.
I'm glad.
Okay, because he's taking forever to talk, but anyways, hear me out before you judge me. She can change shape. She's a shapeshifter. So I'm just saying, she can turn in whatever you like. You like, your favorite YouTuber, your favorite movie star, something like that. I'm just saying, you can have her turn into whatever you like. Where's Iris?
She's recording a podcast right now.
Still?
Looking at her schedule, it should end soon.
So Iris definitely is going to be showing up. Oda, about Renju's case.
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Well, wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Yep.
Okay.
Start talking right now. I want to hear everything. Where have you been?
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a doujin store to look at the new releases. Then I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads. You know, normal.
That's normal?
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life.
Right, okay. About Mizuki.
Mizuki didn't seem like she was angry with you.
What? You met Mizuki? Oh, at the interrogation.
That's right. He doesn't know I live with Mizuki. I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain. Yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her, questioning earlier.
You're sick, Date.
What?
What?
Questioning? That sounds dirty.
How?
If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
Ew, she's 12.
What kind of novels are you writing, kid?
She's 12. Oh, no. No, thank you.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Was he alone? Someone was with him. A man. No.
A woman.
A woman.
Yeah. Yeah, dog. We got you now.
Okay, look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess. You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
So she might be a killer, you guys. Okay, we're gonna keep that in mind. We're gonna keep that in mind. A savior?
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block. And I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. And it was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Shut up, Iba. He has dreams.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing. And it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people. That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge ACET fan and got over my writer's block.
Aww.
And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down. So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
I knew there was a reason why she wanted to go with me the whole entire time. Slow down. I didn't say Iris was the murderer.
But do you suspect her?
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But...
Do it for Iris.
Mm-hmm. Tell us everything you know about her.
Around 6:15, I guess.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
And what did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I figured I would just go home.
What happened?
Keep talking.
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
Yeah, you in trouble now, girl. Police headquarters. Yeah, we need to take her out in the open because she's a bit of the freaky type. Sorry,
Iris,
that was my phone, you guys.
I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation.
Okay, so again, we have to sit here and click on her. Your alibi. You have an alibi for last night.
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Iva, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Okay.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
Yeah.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris' story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
How? Oh, she could have drugged him. Oh, cause yeah, remember they said somebody put something in his drink. So maybe can I ask your mother about your alibi?
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yeah.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris' mom had connections to Renju too.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Maybe she just threw herself under the bus too.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Maybe she's the
However,
lover.
we have nothing to link her to the case.
Maybe she.
But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night?
Maybe she's the lover and Iris isn't the lover. When did you find out Renju was killed?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do? I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
What do y'all think? Do y'all think she's lying? Tell me what y'all think, because I want to know what y'all think, because I know where my head is with this. You used to work at Sunfish Pocket, right?
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Is Ota's story true?
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes. Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
Okay, so she's not far off from what happened. What were you doing with Renju?
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there. But the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before. Especially with important people being there.
Yeah, that could be overwhelming. I don't think she's lying about that part. About the surveillance camera.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
Nothing right now. Iris looks nervous. It's understandable, of course, suddenly after Sutton being taken to a place like this. Blah blah blah. I'm so sorry, you guys. Messing up everything.
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura at 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Aiba?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized.
Kinda.
Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
Yeah, she's kinda like, I don't.
That's true.
Her exact timing of everything is kind of weird. Oh my god, I just realized Boss got a rack on her.
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl. Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
No, it's still possible.
Yeah.
See.
Okay, the clueless. Good. Renju's autopsy report discovered his body, his weight. This right here is what. Let me look at it real quick.
The autopsy discovered a high concentration of benzodiazepine in Renju's body. This drug is commonly used as a sedative. It is likely that Renju was in a state of compromised consciousness before his death.
So, this is what she could have had her hand in. Let's show her this.
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean?
It's on the news.
It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Ingenuity?
Okay. So we showed her the sedation thing, the autopsy report where Renju was murdered, the discovery of Renju's body, the elevator record. Let's do the elevator record, right?
Sunfish Pocket is located on the second floor. According to the records, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, the elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55 p.m. The total weight detected in the elevator was approximately 310 pounds.
Yeah, there was. It's a possibility.
I don't think so, Date.
Really?
This is irrelevant to the question of how to.
How could Renju's body be lifted up to the ceiling? 160 pounds.
Renju's estimated TOD is yesterday, around 8 p.m. Numerous hemorrhages in the blood vessels of the throat and face indicate strangulation. The weapon used to commit the murder was some kind of twisted cloth.
No,
the criminal
that has
likely
nothing
wrapped
to
it
do with
around Renju's neck and pulled.
That had nothing to do with it. So I skipped it. The oil drum?
The oil drum inside Sunfish Pocket. The type that has a lid you can open, with about a 200-liter capacity. Empty, it weighs approximately 44 pounds.
Maybe the oil drum? I need to find a way that even Iris could have pulled the body up, right? So even This doesn't have... I'm so lost, y'all. Unless you're talking about the elevator. This isn't it. No, there's no way. Don't make me put everything up here. No. I know this isn't it. I wasn't even trying to click on that. This?
It went like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. That's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then, what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible. But there is one more thing.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
See, this is confusing to me. Because why didn't they just put the kegs up there? Then I would have known to pick the kegs. How did the culprit manage to move the corpse to Sunfish Pocket? Are they talking about the oil drums? If they're talking about the oil drums, then this could have something to do with it. But I need more to support my theory. Okay, so it's the oil drum and the elevator. Is it the elevator? Maybe. No. Okay. So, is it Renju's weight? It's confusing, you guys, because it's not the elevator. It's not Renju's weight. Why is it the watch? I'm so confused.
Do you know what this is?
This is so confusing.
It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure. Just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed!
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive.
I mean, yeah.
Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Maybe, Aiba.
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me.
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
Mind your business. I'm talking to myself. Mind your business. That is so weird how they got it. Like, they could have put the kegs, and now they're like, okay, boom. She could have used the kegs to pull them up, but nah.
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
Okay, so there's a high chance that the culprit weighs 105 pounds, because is it the elevator? Okay, so it is the elevator. It's the elevator, the oil drum, and Renju's weight, right? It's so weird.
Iris,
that's the only reason
on
why.
which floor is
That's the
Sunfish
only
Pocket
easy
located?
one.
On the second floor?
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once, at 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310.
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now, this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However...
This is when your math have to kick in. This is why you guys stay in school, because I'm terrible with
Stop.
math.
Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
Why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall.
She's so cute. Our boss is cute.
There are several cameras in this room.
Okay.
2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
Her body looks wavy.
She's fidgeting around. Is she doing something under the desk?
That's what it looks like. But we need to confirm something before we confront her. We need to know that she's in fact doing something under the desk.
Uh-oh.
Without turning around?
Yes.
How would I do that?
Can we zoom in? Can't find the angle. Can I move? I can't move. Okay, the camera? Can we use the camera to look at her? Like, she don't hear that? What's that in her hand? It's like a pencil.
Ah, shit.
She's texting.
Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing?
Iris?
Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date. Sync with her.
Okay.
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. The medication is working perfectly.
How about it, Date? Think you can do it?
Not a problem. Get it started.
The time limit is 6 minutes. So before time is up...
I know.
Then, let's begin.
So, we're gonna stop it right here at the sink because it's at 44 minutes and I've been sitting here really getting into the story. As you can see, I'm getting into the story because I'm quiet. But we're gonna stop it right here as soon as we get a chance to save it. We should be around here, around this time. Come on, Iba. And thank God that that's not skipping no more. Thank you, Steam, for getting on y'all stuff and fixing y'all stuff before it happens.
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna stop it right here. Thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate everything that you guys do and all the love and support. You guys chilling with me, vibing with me, and all that other good stuff. I will see all you lovely people in the next video. Bye.